Both of them just hit it. Oh, there. Whoa, get in the water, mate. Oh, it's in the water. Get in the creek next time. Ah, that's a bit better. Oh, look at that for a frog. Oh, that's the new Berkeley crawl. It ain't even a frog. Looks like a frog to me. Alright, let's go and have a look around. This, my friends, is South Creek. One of the most beautiful creeks in Sydney, in Australia. It's not till you really get down to water level that you see this creek's real beauty. You look through the paddock, it just looks like a creek. But when you come down here and have a walk around, it's pretty amazing. What's this? Hope it's intact. Yeah. Poison, not to be taken. It feels solid. It feels solidish. Too easy. Oh, when this clears up, these snags are going to be awesome. There's a tail creek up here, spring fed, that might have a bass in it, but unfortunately they runs right through Marsden Park Estate, so it's not as clear as it used to be. We'll go out and have a look anyway. Looks good. Oh, look at this. Alright, this is the best water I've seen, so I'm just going to work this for a while. I'm going to act like I've seen a my first blowfly today, and I hate them. So I'm going to be that to the fish. I'm going to just smack this into everything for a while, then switch, smack a subsurface into everything for a while, then switch, and hopefully trigger them up. Lots and lots of noise. Boils, there's movement in here. Well, you can sort of hone your skills in for the season. Just find a little spot. Actually not expecting anything on the surface right now. It's coming in the full moon, middle of the day. So I'm just hoping it just sort of irritates them. Oh, and there it did. Look at that. And I'll just show you this. My hook's buried in the rubber, you can't even get hold of it. So, I found them. Okay, so I took that little hook off. I've put a bigger hook on. Cut a little bit off the back of it, just so that hook point fits in his head. It's just a tip there. Whether that's, it's pretty thick bait. I might have to cut it thinner too, but you can see by that first reaction it's going to work. Well, I hope it's going to work. Let's see if this tail creek's got a bit of magic to it. What's that? 40 stick. I'm just going to work this 50-metre stretch, not even that. Up and down, and just drive these fish crazy. Make them bite my lures. Alright, here we go. He come a fair way out for it. If he doesn't come for a second dig, I'm not going to switch just yet. I'm going to work the whole thing. He just showed himself, so. Dirty little rat showed himself. Let's go further around the other side. Well, there's literally 50 yards, 50, 60 yards to fish here. But that one's showing himself so quick. Not expecting to get anything on surface. For starters, we'll have to get that fish. We have to trick him, then sledge him for getting tricked, and then let him go again. But I just want to see if there's others up here. I'm sure there's got to be more in here. The old tractor wagons, the floods don't wash certain things away, do they? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh. Oh, I had him. There's another one. He's full of fish. It's bad me. I heard the strike, but didn't set that hook. Like I said, this is a little bit thick, this rubber. So we'll just see what we can do with it. The best thing about that is because it's so thick, they're only getting a taste of it. They're not getting into their mouths. Leave him for a sec. There's one on that side, one there. Who knows how many more are in here. It's a bit shallow there. Just check this out up here and then I'll go back to where they are. It's just a little bit more deep water just up here. Well, that's two that showed themselves with the Berkeley crawl. Once I get the right size, I've only got a number one. It definitely needs a 2.0. It needs a wide gap on the worm hook. I'll put a stinger on it. Thought there'd be one there, but doesn't surprise me. I think they're all ganged up around those bushes. They want it where they want it, don't they? But when you find them, he didn't feel real big, that one either, and I would love to get, like, I'm rigged up with 30-pound braid, so I'm sort of overmanned for what I'm chasing right now. But just in case, there's that one bass from hell. Alright. What's that? Doesn't matter, we're going back to where they are. Oh, flash. It's flashed straight up at him then. Oh, I was just going to say, it just showed me the third bass, but there's my first hook up. Oh, come on, he's a chunk. They're the guys we wanted to catch. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, man, that's a monster. Wow, let me take you over here. That is a cracking bass for the start of the season. I wanted to come down here and do a video on the South Creek Bass Club and explain to you guys what it's all about. I thought first I've got to catch myself a bass, but have a look at that. That is a monster. Let's take you down here a bit. I wish there was somewhere I could put him separately. There must be. I've seen silver plate. There must be a few like that in there. He's a cracker, mate. Absolute cracker. And he's come out of that. Down there. Hi guys. There you go, my first decent bass for the year. Or for the season. I mean, we've only just started, but that's a South Creek cracker, mate. Look at the mouth on him. That's what we live for. Look at this. Wild deer tracks. Cracking big bass. Anyway, we're going to let him go in here. Hopefully he'll stay between these rocks. There he goes, he's just in. I can still see him, you probably won't be able to see him, but master of disguise, eh? That was awesome, man. I'm going to go get another one. This place where I'm here right now, this is a little spring-fed creek that runs through Marsden Park. This is what we used to call the clubhouse. And it was back, like in the 70s and 80s, they used to dump porta potties in here. It was disgusting. And people just stopped fishing here. I wonder where that big bass went. He's in there somewhere hiding. He'd be in around those tree roots. Anyway, they by the late 80s, early 90s, the fish come back. The mullet come back, the yellow eye, the bull mullet, herring. And it was just awesome. And then by the early 90s, the mobile phones turned up. And us guys working out, us tradies, we were like, we all drive past this bridge out here on Richmond Road. So we'd be ringing each other up. You go into the clubhouse. I'll meet you at the club. And what it was is we'd just all pull up at the bridge. You might have about 10, 15 minutes, so you'd just stay and fish that hole there. If you had half an hour or an hour, you'd come down and do what I've done. But we'd all just meet up and we'd have a bit of a flick. The rules of Bass Club was no talking about your work, no talking about your wife, no talking about your horrible life, and just practice the art of bass fishing. And that's what it was. It was just an awesome club to be involved with. But it has quite a story to tell with the club. I don't know if I'll get it all out today or not. I really just want to catch a couple more of these big bass. See if we can get another one. I seen a silver flash under it when it hit the water. That one hit at the edge like the first one. I don't think it's just one fish. I've got a feeling there's a school of them here. It's exciting. Yeah. I'm not leaving without tricking a couple more. I mightn't get any more on this lure, or maybe I will, I don't know. But I do know that I can definitely trick some more fish up. That was awesome, that first hook up. Both of them just hit. Oh, there. See that, guys? Yeehaw. Oh no! I didn't want that. He'll tell his mates. I wanted to put him up there. He's another good bass, eh? Welcome to the South Creek Bass Club, guys. It's a good indicator of why we used to fish here. There was another cracking bass. I love this frog crawl. Yeah, anyone can be a member of this club. It costs you nothing. All you got to do is get out of your car or put a rod in your car, and in the afternoons you see the boys' utes, like my ute there or someone else's ute there, pull up, get out, walk along that creek line. The more the merrier. We track it out even better. I'm going to keep that because I'll use that for something else. I'll take the other nipper off and just use it as like a blunt surface lure. But this is the place where I used to hone in my skills, like where I'd read about techniques like New Guinea black bass. I'd come down here with swim baits. So this is where I learnt my wake bait techniques and all sorts of things. Skills that are going to be that'll enable me to be a bit better fisherman anywhere I go, come from this creek. So you've got to have your local creek, and just the fact that they got these little angry bass in them, how much better does that make it? Let's do one sneaky one this way. I want a big one now. And the other thing too is I can give it a break, or I can get more aggressive. I can give it a break, try and get it again on surface, or I can just pound it with everything. So see if I can trick one more. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Ah, no cigar. Just trying to punch through it. I got it. Oh, I need a fish to get that lure out. Oh, there's one. Missed him. This is the old Clydesdale dairy, if you're wondering where I am. I think it's one of the oldest dairies in Australia. Just going to come around this side, see if I can trick him again with the frog. I've got to get that mindset to switch lures. I get in a bad mindset where I just want to use the one thing. Looks sort of old. But we know that's bad for catching all of the fish. They get educated. Stinks of deer in here. There's tracks everywhere. Where are they? I probably already spooked them. Anyway, back to fishing. So I'm going to get right up high here. I'm pretty adamant there's fish around that log, but it's this in here that I want to attack. Look at this, they're building houses out to there now. This is all flooded, but they're just putting landfill up and houses in. Oh, look at this. Hopefully they just think I'm a big old clumsy cow. Alright. Come on, big one. There must be heaps of them in there. Yep. Oh yeah, feels alright. Oh yeah. Another big one. Yep. Come here, mate. Oh yeah. So I'll just walk my bags over there. Oh. Righto, get in the boat. Oh, look at the size of that chunk. That is a big fish. Oh. Another South Creek cracker. Man, have a look at what I'm getting them out of. There with me camera. Look at that. Actually, it's a terrible shot here. Let's get this off. This is a big bass, mate. I mean, yeah, it's hard to get a judgment on the size of them. Look at that. Another cracker. Alright, let's put him into my little live well. That was quite a big bass. That way. Okay. Right there. I can see him there. Where's he going? So I've got two big 40 centimetre bass sitting around in that puddle. Oh, he's gone over there. There he goes. He's hiding between the rocks now. Ah, there he is, look. Hey. No. Look, he's going back to his home. No. Go up there. Go on. Get up there. Nah, he's gonna go. Try and get one before he goes down. Look, his back's out of the water. He knows where he wants to go. Look, cheeky bugger. Yeah, South Creek Bass Club. I said it before, anyone can join. All you got to do is put a little fishing rod in your car, and this creek runs for 200 kilometres. So bass season fires up like it has started now. There's so many spots you can just pull over, pull out your bag, your rod, bang one in. I'm trying a redfin swing bait just to see. I know there's some big fish in here. I know I've shut them down, but you never know. Oh, I hate that phone ring. To a beetle swim and got slammed. Dropped him, but they wanted it. Oh, whack. Yeah, so he wanted it bad, like two goes, he just can't get his... Could be a small bass or he could be lashing it, I don't know. and again, and again. That was in a small bass, and again. Get it. Yeah. Oh, that was a big bass. Man, I gotta change hooks. They shut down off that lure and I couldn't get a strike. I thought, this wind's blowing up. I was about to walk out. I thought, oh, I'll put a beetle spin on. Not as big, but that last one was a stonker. Still a nice bass. Silver, just spawned, just come up here. All over that little spinner. I wish I got that one just then, because he was a cracker. Another little South Creek bass. They're awesome. Like, he's a nice fish, but he's just nothing compared to some of these big girls that have been in here. I've hooked up 4 that were around that 40 mark. I've landed 2. I could sit here and work this Tail Creek all day. It's just loaded with nice, beautiful big bass. But that wind is nasty. They have such a good little session and a nice little walk. Why not walk out now and just call it a cracking little day. You always learn with these bass. I thought they'd bunker in there tighter and tighter, but once I started pinning them, they started moving around. They're still extremely active if you can find where they are. They were on that log there earlier. Got all these undercuts too, so they could just sulk anywhere they want, really. I know there's more to be had, but I do have to walk out. It looks pretty shitty out here now. I was just hoping to catch that one more bass. I've got a feeling I will. Just got to see where they've positioned themselves. Beautiful big South Creek bass, aren't they? Anyway, time to walk out of here, I suppose. Turn this camera. Oh, there. Ah! I was gonna say, turn this camera off and I'll get belted. There he was. Right, they've moved again. They're in the undercut over there. That was a nice chunky bass though. Oh, they're beautiful fish. Just ran into the system. Look at this. Not the big 40s that I was getting before, but they're still chunks. And look at that. Isn't he beautiful? On a little spinner. He come out from that little chunk over there, that little undercut. I got one little sore on him. Healthy though. Thank you. So I've just drawn 2 from that. I dropped one just at my feet and I thought he must have come from that far bank, so I come down a bit and just started rolling across here. Bass fishing tip here. If the cockies aren't squawking, the bass aren't biting. If you got 10 minutes, just pull up and fish under the bridge. If you got an hour, you can fish this whole run up here. If you got 2 hours, you can do a walk right around the S-bends and through all that structure up there. So enjoy it. It's our creek. If you want to be a member of the club, all you do is come down here and have a fish. hopefully we'll run into each other. See you guys, thanks for watching. Getting close to 9,000 subs, so that's really cool too, thank you for that.